Thank you for joining me on Magnus Kpakol GVA, My View. Today I'm going to discuss my view on the National Social Investment Program of Nigeria. And particularly I'm going to address the question of why the program does not seem to be working well right now. And then I'll also be discussing what we can do to make the program more sustainable. Why is it not working? Here's the point. The point to me is not working because of the conflict between the seemingly invisible agents of politics and the agents of economic development. And some of these agents of economic development may be amongst the workers, in the working class, and some may actually be in the political class, but they're interested in economic development. But nevertheless, the question really, the issue point here is that there seems to be a conflict. And this happens also in other countries, not something that is peculiar only to Nigeria, that there is a conflict between the agents of politics and the agents of economic development. And this conflict creates a drama that we see, and that's what we see in the press. That's what we see sometimes in workers demonstrating. For example, one drama that we've seen very recently is the fact that the NLC, the National Labour Congress, is asking for a minimum wage of 1 million naira. And the government has a minimum wage now at 30,000 naira. So, how do you solve this problem? Should you come to a midpoint? So it seems to me, if you do quick math, that the midpoint of this is 510,000 naira. So that means we will have a minimum wage of 510,000 naira. This is laughable. There's no way that the economy can handle a minimum wage of 510,000 naira. That means that anybody that's making 30,000 naira now will be making 510,000 naira. And those who are making, say, 60, 70, 80, 100, and whatever, would then be making maybe 5 million or something. So it is a truly laughable situation that's not going to work. So that is drama. It's part of the drama that I'm talking about. And this drama happens, I would say, often because of the arrogance of elected officials and their agents, and also the impetuosity, the vehemence, I should say, of workers, of people who can just demand sometimes outrageous things, like I just mentioned now, demanding 1 million naira and acting seriously on it as minimum wage. Okay. So if we set the National Social Investment Program in this context, what it is supposed to do is aimed at being integrated with the mainstream economy, so that the people who are supposedly in the periphery of the mainstream economy are brought into the mainstream. These poor people that are on the outskirts of town, so to speak, of the real economy, are brought into the picture, so they can be part of this conversation about wages and about the minimum wage and about survival and about economic development. Nobody should be left outside, should be left in the poor, in this case, suburbs of mainstream discussion. But they are, according to our statistics, 133 million persons are in this situation. They're supposedly suffering from multidimensional poverty. And these guys are the ones that I think, some of them are the ones that the National Social Investment Program is aimed at. So it is not working because of the politics involved in it.